Welcome to another episode of Wild World Adventures. This time we travel along the South Australian coast to an amazing free campsite near Smoky Bay. The town itself is not only known for its amazing beaches but also for its oysters, which we found to be the best we've ever had. But first we got to set up our camp on a small peninsula just outside of Smoky Bay Township. This free campsite offers some stunning beaches with white sands and turquoise waters. And even though South Australia gets its fair share of the southerly winds, if one side of this jaw-dropping bay gets too windy, you just walk to the opposite one. Fishing, spearing, boating are all allowed, but you will have to be self-sufficient to camp here as there are no facilities anywhere close. But do stick around to the end of the video for our tip on where to top up your water supplies and cheap fuel. Breakfast time! Jenny, what are we doing?
Watching news, getting ready for breakfast.
Yeah, that sort of turned out to be our routine. We try to stay connected to civilization somehow. We have a coffee, sometimes two, neat coffee, a breakfast, and watch the news if we have reception.
Yeah, the best thing, coffee in the morning.
Gotta have coffee, eh? So, in terms of coffee, we have this magic machine. It's served us really well, I'd say. I've noticed some travellers they have full-on coffee machines in there with a big inverter. That would be great, but I think that's a bit overkill for us. We'll just have that little thing there. What are they called?
That thing, coffee maker.
I don't know what it's called. Check out the view. We don't have a lot of sea view. You can just see the ocean there. But that was intended because the wind has actually swung around and it's not coming from the back at the moment, it's coming from the front. But we've got this beautiful little bush here that just protects from the wind. Yeah. So today what we got planned, we're going to do a little bit of exploring. We're going to walk around the rocks.
Yeah.
I'm going to try my luck at fishing a little bit. We're just going to have a really easy one today. I've still got some editing to do. Get that out of the way and just, enjoy life, I guess. So, we are going out to explore today. Wow, there you go. That's our view, just up the dunes. So today the wind's blowing inshore and it will probably change again later this afternoon. Luckily for us, there weren't many campers around, so we had this amazing sight only meters away from this white sandy beach with its crystal clear waters. Although access to some of the beach sides was through some soft sand and not recommended for caravans, there were plenty of other spots on top of the hill that had gravel road access and even suitable for two-wheel drives. It can get a bit windy down here, but having the option of two bay makes more than up for it. The waters here are not just super clear, they can be a bit chilly every once in a while, especially if you're used to tropical waters. And only a short drive away are some amazing bays, fishing spots and the rock pools.
Now we are at the rock pool below there. So we're on the hill at the moment, we have to walk down to find the rock pools. I think they have heaps of it, a few places.
Beautiful little bay down there.
Let's go. We decided to park the car up here. Just have one car down there already. Don't think have enough space for turning around. Such a fun one! Big rocks pool. Wow! But other thing, you will safe go without shoe there. Look at the small shell here, gonna be sharp.
These ones are bad.
This is you can eat them. Cook it up.
here. Check out this little bay area there.
Wow. Ta-da! Guess what? Where we are now? Oyster Show.
At 25 bucks per dozen, Smoky Bay rock oysters are not only cheap, they don't get any fresher than this. So, Smoky Bay has heaps of these little oyster shags, as you can see behind me there, and they're probably all the farmers, and they'll just sell them straight from their little shag. So you drive into Smoky Bay coming from South Australian part, you just swing a left before you hit town and you'll see all these oyster shags. There you go, he's got a dozen. And that was the largest size he had for $25 shucked. Well, if remote camping is not your thing, the town has a very nice caravan park with just meters away to the beach, the 100-year-old jetty that is worth having a look at, and also the boat ramp. There is not much to do in this quiet and sleepy town, so let's tuck into Smoky Bay's most delicious attraction. There we go. Oyster lunch ready.
Ooh.
Believe it or not, this lemon was more expensive than the oysters. These are massive. Look at those horses. Big ones.
How is it?
Wow.
Wow.
That's good oyster.
Love it.
That's good oysters. They're really tasty. Back at the camp, the winds were up on our bay, so we decided to walk over to the other side to see if we can go for a swim. And there we go, calm ass. Here we go, what did I say? What a glass off that is down there, and what a difference that is from yesterday. Check this out, we went down to the ocean now, and believe it or not, it's 30 degrees today. So, we are going for a little dip.
Yeah, we're planning for shower.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something round. Didn't ever think they could. I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. Settled in the world, like everything is new.
Fresh.
Very fresh. I bet you the GoPro is gonna shock mate when I put it in there. Let's go!
Things aren't looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Again, packed up from this beautiful place named Point Brown this morning.
From Smoky Bay.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we just had to stop at Smoky Bay,
Yeah.
and get some more oysters, and Jenny scored a little bargain.
Guess what I got? 1 dozen of fresh oyster, 10 bucks.
Yeah,
OMG.
That's pretty good, eh? So we stocked up on oysters and got some prawns as well for lunch. So we're going to have a seafood lunch today while we're on our way to... we actually don't know where we're going exactly.
Yeah.
We know the direction we're going and we're going to see where we end up. The next spot is going to be Seduna for us, and that's the last point to stop and stock up with fuel and food, whatever you need to cross the Nullarbor, because once you cross there is not much in terms of shopping. Fuel also, it gets pricey from there on, so stock up in Seduna as much as you can with whatever you can. Plan ahead depending on how long you want to do the Nullarbor. Obviously there's heaps of spots to stop along the way, camp on the side of the road or camp on the cliffs. We don't know where we're going to end up. We'll just keep driving and explore along the way, and then we'll find a spot somewhere on the side of the road or next to a cliff or something and park up there. So let's go and stock up first.
Let's do it. Woo, woo.
So the fuel here at the Shell is $2.25, believe it or not, and we topped up for $1.14 at the self-serving station. There is another self-serve station when you come in Seduna from Augusta, Port Augusta, and on the left-hand side. It's one of those container fill-up stations, and that's pretty cheap as well. So there's my little tip. Top up at the self-serve stations and save some coin, which is much appreciated these days because fuel is through the roof.
Time to top up some water.
Right, so this is the water station here in Seduna. So you put your coin in there and then don't forget your fitting.
Yeah, $1 coin.
Top up water. Jenny, would you have a coin?
Yeah, you have to connect everything first though.
Well, and we always use this water filter here, by the way.
Yeah.
Just, you just never know what the water is like, so just safely sorry, in and out. Hold up, I need one more thingy.
It's our water tank here.
Yep.
I think you have to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ta-da! What did we do? Oh, go! We top up the back tank too, no?
So just a bit of note here, we've got a 110 litre tank underneath the camper trailer, and we also have an auxiliary tank here, which is something that I make myself. And the reason for that is mainly so I got somewhere to just wash my hands after I packed all the camping gear up. It's just easy. I just turn that on and I've got a bit of running water. So, and that's, I think, 30 litres there as well. So we easily top that up. We use that mainly as our shower, and if we got dirty water, we can also put that in there. So that's not our clean water. The clean water always goes inside the main tank because that's what we use for cooking and for drinking. And that's sort of, there you go. See, it comes in handy, that thing. And it also puts a little bit more ballast towards the back of the camper trailer. Because I'm always trying to work out the balance or reduce the tow ball weight by balancing out the weight on the camper trailer. So the more weight I got in the back, the better I found it is. You obviously got to be cautious there. You don't want to overload it in the back, otherwise your trailer starts swinging around in the back. As long as I maintain about 150 kilo of tow ball weight, I'm fine though. And as we hit the road again towards our next adventure, we say goodbye for now and hopefully see you again in one of our next episodes. Take care and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun adventures around Australia.